Hey, this is Chris Johnson. Let me know if you've ever heard this shit. You're talking to somebody about maybe winning the lottery or winning some large sum of money. Or maybe you hear about somebody winning a huge fucking jackpot. Some motherfucker wins the Mega Millions and pockets like fucking $500 million or whatever the fuck. There's always some asshole who will say something like, you know what? If I won that money, I'd still work. I'd still want to do something. I'd still do my job. I'd need to have something to do. I am here to tell you that anybody who says that is either full of shit or they're out of their fucking minds. I worked Christmas Eve, and then I had 9 of the next 10 days off. We had a company holiday for New Year's Day and Christmas Day. I took some time off in there. And the way that the fucking holidays were structured, I have Tuesdays and Wednesdays off. So it fucking worked out that I had 9 days off out of a 10-day stretch. I did absolutely fucking nothing. And I loved every fucking second of it. I had 6 straight days off, and then I had to work on New Year's Eve. And I was fucking furious that I had to work. Not because I was doing anything on New Year's Eve, but because after 6 days of doing jack shit, I was like, wait a second, I gotta get up? I gotta get up at 7:30 in the morning to work my fucking 8 o'clock shift? What kind of insanity is this? And the shift went fine. It wasn't a fucking problem. But you know what it was? It was 10 and a half hours where I was fucking working. And it doesn't matter if you love your job. You would rather be doing anything other than work pretty much any fucking time you're at work. Like, you're sitting there just doing your normal, like, everyday job shit, and it's going fine. You're having a normal, typical day of work. You're not upset or anything like that. You're just trudging along. You mean to tell me you'd rather be doing that than, I don't know, going for a fucking walk outside, watching a fucking ball game, hanging out with your fucking kids, doing a fucking Sudoku, fucking anything? Name anything. And I would rather be doing that than working. Because we work because we gotta fucking work. It's not like we choose to be there. I mean, yeah, you might pick a job, but like when you're searching for a new job, you're just looking for a new job that might fucking pay you more, so you have like more money to do shit, and so you can fucking live. You still don't really want to be there, right? You might want to be at one job over like another shittier job, but if you had the best job in the fucking world, I would still rather be on my ass on the couch than at that job. If I fucking found a way to get paid for doing nothing, I would do that. Anybody crack that code yet? Aside from rich white motherfuckers who consistently fall upwards? Or being born into a rich family? There was a while, fucking years and years ago, before I knew what the fuck was going on, where I thought the same thing. Like, man, I'd still work. You know who fucking puts those rumors out there about you still working? The fucking man. The man wants you to still work. The man doesn't want you enjoying yourself. The man wants nothing to do with that. The man wants you miserable and dependent on that fucking job so you keep showing up to work. The man does not want you to have economic freedom. It's the last thing that they want. And like some people are like, man, I get bored. I'd get bored if I wasn't working. How? I mean, I look at just myself. There are books I want to read. There are shows I want to watch. There are movies I haven't seen. There are video games I want to play. Maybe I want to see my buddies from time to time. Maybe I'd like to do more races. I like going to the gym. Maybe I'd like to fucking learn to play guitar or fucking anything. Any fucking shit. Like, you watch a fucking magician, like, motherfucker, I wish I could shuffle like that. I want to learn fucking card tricks. And maybe if I wasn't working 40 goddamn hours a week, I'd have time to do fucking all of that shit. But instead, I gotta fucking work. You mean to tell me you couldn't find activities to do if you weren't working? Do you have that little going on in your fucking head that you can't fill the day with shit? I don't even fucking have to fill the day with shit to enjoy myself. You know what I did during my vacation? I went to bed whenever the fuck I wanted. I got up whenever the fuck I wanted. Sometimes I just fucking laid down and kind of like took a nap. Yeah, fuck it. I'm not doing anything. I woke up, I ate, I sat around for a little while, I watched a movie, I'm fucking tired, I'm taking a nap. You can't do that when you're working. You'd be sleeping on the job and shit. I went to the gym every goddamn day. Now I go to the gym a lot now, but I'm going to the gym in addition to working my 10-hour shift. I'm responding to texts on time. Sometimes I get a lot of fucking texts and messages and shit. I'm like, oh God, how the fuck am I going to fucking remember to respond to all this shit? Because sometimes I'll read it. Like maybe I'll read it during a break or something at work and think like, I'm going to respond to that later. And I just completely fucking forget. I blank out on it. On New Year's Day when I was off, I did a fucking 5K at noon. I watched both college football playoff games. It was fucking phenomenal. Who the fuck would rather work than do these things? I gotta find a way to just make a shitload of money so I can just do whatever the fuck I want at all times. I don't think it's happening. I don't think it's in the cards. But I want to learn how to do all kinds of shit. You know what I want to do? I want to speak like a bunch of different languages and shit. But like when I'm fucking off, you gotta fucking find out an amount of time where you can do things. Sorry, Spanish and Japanese. You're gonna have to fucking wait. I want to play fucking video games with the fucking 5 hours of free time I got. Man, oh man. Sometimes I wish like I didn't take long breaks like this. Because I got a taste. I got a taste of fucking freedom. I know what I got now. Now I'm going back to work. And I don't hate my job. I think the job's fine. It's the best schedule I've ever fucking had in my life. I work a 4-day. The shifts are 10 and a half hours, but it's fine. I never work more than 2 days in a row. I get 2 days on, 1 day off, 2 days on, 2 days off, and it's fucking unbelievable. I cannot fucking explain to you how awesome that schedule is. I work from home, which is sensational. I don't have to fucking drive. I'm not getting ready for work. There's a lot less wear and tear on my fucking vehicle and shit. In terms of jobs, like I'm in pretty good shape here. But still, After 9 of 10 days off, I'm like, oh, fuck, I gotta do this? I gotta do this again? I gotta fucking go back to prison? Metaphorically speaking? Fuck, man. I don't know what I'm gonna do. But I've just had a taste of freedom, and I want fucking more of it. I want fucking more of it. But I'm too lazy to put any kind of plan in place to get more of it. So, I guess this is it for a while. But I'll be back. Sundays and Wednesdays. I'll still have time for this shit, regardless of whether or not I'm working. As new podcast episodes come out, Podbean is the host of the cast. Every fucking episode is there. I'm also on Apple Podcasts and Google Podcasts and Spotify and iHeartRadio, Pandora, wherever the fuck you want, really. I'm on Instagram. That is at maybe 5 minutes. The number 5. Don't spell that shit out. I'm on Twitter as Johnson Hates You, and this is going to be right in my Facebook timeline for you, so you can catch it there.